What's up guys, welcome to yet another session of Mega Architectural Mantras. A lot of you people are very much in that entire dilemma of what to do after B.Arch. How do we proceed with our career options? Do we have any other career options after doing B.Arch? With this entire thought process in mind, I see a lot of students too much panicky about this entire thing. I've done B.Arch, but now what after this? Where do I specialize? What is the next role that I can look for? Can I select a different career option after doing B.Arch? So in today's topic, we are going to cover 12 very different career options that you can pick up after you do your B.Arch. Without waiting and wasting any more time, let us get into the fact and see what are these 12 options where you can do your specializations or which you can pick up as a career option after your B.Arch. If you people have still not subscribed to our channel, do subscribe to our channel Mega Architectural Mantras. If you like this video, give it a like and share this video with people who really needs this video. And also, do not forget to press the bell button because you will be notified with each video that we come across with. Number 1. Restoration Architect. Who's a restoration architect? Indian heritage buildings have taken a long turn in looking into and thriving to keep alive the heritage of this country. The conservation and restoration of these buildings are basically the work of a restoration architect. Looking into the fact that how the buildings can be kept alive and how they can be conserved is what a restoration architect does. There's some amount of study which goes into it, and practice with some of the restoration architects is really required. If you think that this is one of your area of interest, you are interested in history and conserving history and letting it go down further to the next generation, then you should very much opt for this kind of a field. Number 2. Research architects. Have you ever thought that these softwares like AutoCAD, Revit, 3D Max, how does this get developed? Who are the people between developing of these softwares? Yes, apart from their technicians and IT team, there's a lot of architects who are also involved in making these softwares come alive. Looking into the fact that how are they getting their entire technical things into place, and if that entire software is really solving the problems of architects and designers or not, are the research works of architects. A lot of architects who are very keen in getting into IT and technology get into these kind of fields. So if you're one of them, this is one of the most fantastic options for you. Lighting architect. You cannot deny the fact that a building is incomplete without an amazing lighting. Every architect who works on this front, giving the right effect to the building over lighting, by placing them in the correct position and in the perfect amount, that is the work of a lighting architect. This is a fantastic option nowadays because without proper lighting, your design remains incomplete. If you feel that you're the right person and want to pursue a career in this segment, it's a fantastic career option for you. A lot of lighting designers today are doing great in this field and are specialized in this zone, and they are hired with good amount of remuneration. This is a fantastic career option, and if you're thinking about becoming a lighting architect, then please go ahead with this. Extreme architects. Who are these extreme architects and how unique is this field name? Extreme architects are those people who works for the extreme conditions, weather conditions which is going on around the globe. They work on this fact on how the weather conditions are changing, and they make an in-depth study on these entire work conditions. To understand the weather conditions and what is going to happen in the future are the works of an extreme architect. Today, a lot of architects are shifting down into this field after doing B.Arch. If you think that this field especially interests you, then please go ahead with this. It's a fantastic career option again. Number 5. Industrial designer. Who's an industrial designer? Today, architects who are specializing in designing industries are known as industrial designers. A lot of architectural firms today are getting specialized in designing industries. This requires a very specialized skill sets because the designs happen at micro level. Industrial designers are coming up well in the field and their requirements are getting bigger day by day. This is a good career option if you want to get into industrial design and become an industrial designer. Number 6. Furniture designers. A lot of interior designers who work in this field specialize themselves as furniture designers. Furniture designing is becoming more and more in this field because a lot of niche segment of people are looking at very niche and unique designs of furnitures. Furniture designers are also working in the field of creating extremely economical furnitures which are really very good with quality. The segment of furniture designing is becoming huge in market, and if you want to specialize as a furniture designer, the career options in front of you would be numerous. Number 7. Graphic designers. A very creative field in itself, and if you have an interest in graphic designing, you should well pursue this as your career. The sense of art merged with technology comes up with graphic designing. If you have the real sense of creating amazing graphics, and if you want to help other architects with your graphical skills, you should become a graphic designer and help them out in creating amazing graphics and making their work more beautiful. Graphic designers' entire field is booming now in the market, and if you want to pursue this as your career, you're going to have a bright future as well. Number 8. Architectural photographer. I know a lot of people in this field who are architects and have now transformed themselves into architectural photographers. They create some amazing photography in building industry. They have done some phenomenal work with architectural photography, and they have actually helped other architects creating a good portfolio through their photography skills. Architects who are doing really good in the field hire these architectural photographers to create their portfolios and click photographs of their completed projects. An amazing way to create a different language of architecture, isn't it? If you have your keen interest in photography and you also want to merge your architecture skills into it, you can opt for becoming an architectural photographer. Number 9. Becoming a teacher or a professor. Yes, of course you can definitely pick up becoming a professor of architecture once you complete your B.Arch and then your M.Arch. Nowadays it's very important that you have at least an M.Arch degree to become a professor in any of the reputed colleges of architecture. It's an amazing job again because ultimately you're delivering your own knowledge to the future architects. And if you want that your knowledge is not just limited to you and you want to distribute your knowledge, you can do it by becoming a teacher or a professor. Nevertheless, the options of having your own practice is always open to you even after you become a professor. Conservationist. A lot of architects today are working as conservationists. We have been trying to preserve nature in a lot of ways, but at a lot of time we are also failing in doing so. Conservationists are working extremely hard in preserving nature and giving it a new life. If you want to work for nature and for Mother Earth, becoming a conservationist and taking a career role in this path is going to be really fruitful for you. Number 11. Becoming a writer or architectural journalism. This is again a very interesting field. A lot of my known people are into architectural journalism, and I see them creating fantastic posts and fantastic articles on architecture and construction industry. If you feel that you have that entire flair in you to write and create some amazing articles for the architecture world and for the construction industry, you can get into writing, creating your own blogs, and get into architectural journalism. People in this field are really doing an amazing job, and they are enlightening the world with their writings and with their books. If you want to become a writer or an architectural journalist, it's a fantastic career option for you. And if you're thinking of going into that path, I thank you as an advance, because you're going to help us a lot by doing that. Last but not the least, this is number 12, becoming an entrepreneur. The field of architecture, the field of interior designing, or the field of construction has enough loopholes, a lot of problems in this entire field. You may also opt of creating a problem, a solution for whatever is happening as a problem, may it be in the architecture field, or maybe the field of construction, or maybe in some other field. When you find the solution of a problem and create a business out of it, you are called an entrepreneur, because you're finding a solution to a unique problem and you're addressing to that problem. Becoming an entrepreneur and having your own startup is a new in thing. You will see a lot of IITians or a lot of IIMs or MBA graduates today starting up with their own startups. If you think that you have the flair in yourself of becoming an entrepreneur and starting your own, you may become one. Why wait for it? So these were the 12 career options that today I have for you, and I hope that these are interesting career options that you may think about taking in the future after doing your B.Arch. If you have really liked this video, give a thumbs up, give a like, share this video to people who would really require this video and need this video, and also subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon, because you will be notified about any video that we come up with in the future. Till then, take care of yourself and goodbye.